Every year, the list of the world's 50 best bars is published, which reveals, well, the world's best bars, obviously. But the winner this year is here in Mexico City. It's called Handshake Speakeasy, and I'm going to go and check it out. There's a follow-up video to one I did last year in Barcelona, and I went to Paradiso, which is the 2022 winner, and Sips, which won in 2023. So I'm going to go see how that compares to them. Last time I had Bambino Becky with me. She's not here this time, which is a point to Handshake Speakeasy already. So here's a couple of Speakeasy facts for you. It was established in 2019 by Rodrigo Urraca and Marcos de Bastia. And the name comes from the fact that the co-founders had no formal contract and started the bar on a handshake. That's what a handshake is. I'll be totally honest, the speakeasy bit of it worries me slightly, because there was this trend a few years ago back in London where a lot of these sort of prohibition style bars opened up, where you had to get some password. You'd turn up at a laundrette and you had to go, I'm here to wash the bishop's knickers, and they'd say, oh, I hope you brought your soap, and that was some code, and then you had to climb through a washing machine to get in or something. Hope it's not like that. Hope it's just a bar where you just go, all right, I've got a reservation. You go, come in. I think I probably need a warm-up drink to compare it to, and this place here looks very exciting. Hola.
Hola.
Can I get a drink? So I'm trying a couple of different cocktails while I'm here. I've just had a pina colada, and this is some kind of strawberry thing. Also going to get a pizza to line my stomach, so I'm prepared. So far, very nice. Good value too. About under £10 for each of these. In fact, under £8. I think the difference between cocktails in a place like that, your standard bar, and from my experience with Sips and Paradiso, is that it's more high concept in the sort of top end bars. Though that was like a drink that's strawberry flavoured with strawberries in it. It's called strawberry something, whereas it feels a bit more cunning in Sips and Paradiso. So hopefully Handshake Speakeasy will be the same. Get a table in 25 minutes, so I'm just going to wander over there now and try and find where it is. Number 65 apparently. This is 61. Is it what these people are hanging around outside? I'm not really dressed very smartly for this. I didn't get a table till this morning, so I didn't know if I could actually come when I arrived in Mexico, and I've not got particularly smart clothes with me. I can probably do this shirt up. I don't think it matters. And the people stood outside there don't look, no disrespect, don't look particularly smart either, so they will be all right. I don't think there's a dress code or anything, but I had to make a bit of an effort.
It turns out this was the correct place, and after having my reservation checked, we were led downstairs to one of two parts of Handshake Speakeasy. You can just turn up without a reservation and try and get a table, but the queue for people without reservations got big pretty quickly. After a brief explanation about how things work, it was time to enter the bar.
Robbie?
Yes, thank you.
Bienvenido!
Unbeknownst to me, I was visiting the bar on election weekend, and Mexico City has what's known as Ley Seca, where alcohol sales are banned unless you're ordering food, which meant that despite me having a massive pizza a few minutes earlier, I had to order some pasta. Before that, I was given a small pot of nuts, seeds and grasshoppers, which had a lovely umami flavour, and then I got my first drink. Now, I love a pina colada, but Handshake's version was clarified, meaning it didn't have the creamy texture and colour traditionally found in the drink. Found that really interesting how they managed to keep all the tropical taste without the creaminess. It was topped with some micro coriander and was absolutely lovely. My pasta arrived, it was perfectly pleasant, but I didn't eat much because I wasn't even remotely hungry. I was thirsty though, and my next drink was a banana split. This drink was built with rum and sherries, but I was most excited by this, a Lego brick made out of chocolate with a creamy banana ganache filling. That's what I want for my cocktails, nostalgic edible toys. Next up was Once Upon a Time in Oaxaca, one of the bar's most famous cocktails. It was a smoky mezcal-based cocktail infused for 8 hours with mint and absinthe. When they serve it, they set fire to a ball of wire wool on top of it. A bit of a gimmick, but I love a gimmick. Anyway, doesn't affect the taste, but I guess it's more of a nod to the smoky flavour of the drink. Really enjoyed this one too. I should say, by the way, the bar's a really friendly place, and whenever a new customer arrives, the bar staff all shout to greet them. The music was also great. Loads of 90s hip-hop, which is right up my street. Anyway, time for my final drink, the 3-sip martini, which was 3 small martinis with different vermouth to gin ratios. Now, I love a martini, but I love them dry, and really only enjoyed one of these. I found the citrus one with a mere 2-to-1 ratio and a herbal limey taste pretty hard going. That's just my personal taste. Your mileage may vary. I got the bill, and the final price for 4 drinks and pasta came to 1,650 pesos, which is about £64. That's pretty good value for the world's best bar.
So I've just left. You get an hour and a half in there, which is plenty of time to be honest, because the cocktails are quite strong, and I was trying to get through as many as possible, and then remembered that alcohol is alcoholic and it kicks in after a little while. Loved it. Great bar, lovely drinks, really friendly staff, nice little atmosphere. I think overall it's my least favourite of the 3 previous winners. Staff really friendly, but I felt I just got told the ingredients rather than the sort of meaning behind it and why they've been put together, which I think we got a bit more at Sips and Paradiso. But still a lovely bar, and I'd definitely come back if I was here again and would thoroughly recommend it. I think what I'd say is, if Sips and Paradiso are Messi Ronaldo, that's Neymar. World class, great, but not quite at the level of the other 2, but still very good. Keen to see where the next year's winner, because I think number 2 was in Hong Kong, so hopefully that'll push for the top. I can justify another trip somewhere strange around the world. I'm going to go to bed because I've got more videos to do tomorrow. Thanks for watching. All the videos are on Patreon if you can't wait for the next ones, but you probably can because it's just a 48-year-old man running around Mexico. Quite strong, those cocktails.